When the woman throws away rotten bananas, a little girl comes and asks, "Can I take these bananas?" The woman says, "No, these bananas are bad. You cannot eat them." The girl says, "I am hungry. I want to eat these bananas." The woman asks, "Where are your parents? I cannot see them." The girl says, "I don't have parents. I am an orphan." When the woman hears this, she starts crying. Then she says to the girl, "Will you become my daughter and live with me? I will not let you feel a lack of anything." The girl is getting a mother's love, so she says yes. The woman says, "Come with me," and takes the girl with her. The woman brings the girl home. She picks up the key, opens the door, and takes the girl inside. She makes the girl sit and says, "Sit here. I will bring fruit for you." She goes and brings fruit and gives it to the girl. The girl becomes happy when she sees the fruit and starts eating it. The woman says, "This is your home. You can take whatever you need." Just then, someone knocks on the door. The woman says, "I will check." When she opens the door, her secretary is standing outside. The woman greets her and says, "Come inside. I want you to meet someone." The secretary says, "I am in a hurry. I came for office work." She shows a file to the woman. The woman takes the file and reads it. Then she says, "Come inside. Let's sit and talk." The secretary agrees. The woman brings her inside and makes her sit on the sofa. While they are talking, the girl runs to the woman. The woman makes the girl sit with her and tells the secretary, "From now on, she is my daughter, and she will live with me in this house." The secretary keeps looking at her. Then she says to the girl, "Go and play." The girl goes to play. The woman says to the secretary, "I will be back," and leaves. The secretary is thinking something in her mind. One day, when the secretary is walking, a beggar stops her and says, "I am hungry. Please give me something to eat." The secretary says, "If you do one job for me, I will give you a lot of money." The beggar says, "Yes, tell me what to do." The secretary tells him the plan. When the woman is talking to the girl, there is a knock on the door. She says, "I will check," and opens the door. She sees the secretary and the beggar boy outside. The woman asks, "Who is this beggar boy?" The secretary says, "The girl who is living in your house. He is her father." The woman says, "No, her parents are not in this world." The beggar says, "She is my daughter. Please give her back to me." The secretary says, "This beggar is very worried because of his daughter. You should give the girl to her father." The woman says, "Okay, I will bring the girl." She brings the girl and says, "Look, your father has come to take you." The girl says, "He is not my father." The beggar says, "I am your father. I have come to take you. Come with me." The woman says, "Your father has come. You should go with him." The girl goes with the beggar. He thanks the woman and leaves with the girl. The woman goes inside crying, and the secretary follows her. While walking with the beggar, the girl asks, "Am I your daughter?" The beggar says, "No." The girl asks, "Then why did you lie that you are my father?" He says, "The secretary told me to do this." When the girl hears this, she leaves and goes back to the woman's house. The woman is sitting worried when the girl comes. The woman says, "You came back? Your father will come again to take you." The girl says, "He was not my father. He did this because your secretary told him." The woman is shocked. She says, "Come with me." When the secretary is talking to the beggar on the phone, the woman and the girl secretly hear everything. The secretary ends the call. The woman comes to her. The secretary gets nervous. The woman says, "I know everything. Tell me why you did this." The secretary says, "I did this so that all your property would come in my name. If I did not do this, you would give all your property to this girl." The woman angrily says, "It is better for you to leave from here. Otherwise, I will call the police and hand you over." The secretary leaves in anger. Write your opinion in the comment box. Did the woman do the right thing by making the girl her daughter or not? Share the video as much as possible and support us.